Everyone, hope everyone is doing well, having a great day. Middle of the week. Got the busy week. November 5th, 2025. How am I feeling today? How are you feeling today? Hi, Rich. How are you? Hope you're doing well. What is your scent of the day? Let us know. And hi, Alicia. How are you? Hope everyone is doing well. Ooh, look what I see. Hi, Deshaun. How are you? So, let's come on in, everyone. And let's see, what are we going to be doing today? How's everyone? Deshaun, the Rome trip is coming soon, right? I envy you so much. I wish I was in Rome. All the roads end in Rome. I'm gonna have to come up with a place that I will be going soon because I need a break. Scent of today, Bordeaux's MUSCARA. Never heard of that one. I've heard of the brand Bordeaux's, but I never heard of that fragrance. I really don't know anything about the brand, to be honest. I do not know. So, let me know what you're wearing today, what's up today, Wednesday. We have made it to middle of the week. It's another busy week for me, and another sore day for me because I worked out yesterday, and I do usually Tuesday, Thursdays work out, and this time around we focused on these muscles. I don't know what I would call them. Is this oblique? I don't know what you muscle call them, but we focused on those muscles, and I am very sore out of them. How are the glasses looking like? Somebody told me I'm wearing fancy glasses, but it's not really fancy, to be honest. Just necessary. Not that I don't see, like my eyes are like, I think it's like 0.25 and then 0.75 in this one eye. So not that I need to wear them, but it makes a big difference actually at the end of the day in headache and all sorts of other things that I have. All right. So before delving into the new fragrances that I've got, I wanted to show you this. Or maybe like up closer. Let's see if I bring it down a little bit, we see it better. Yes. Ooh, it fell. So this is from the BALENCIAGA, and this is MUSCARA. Bottle that I picked up. Oh, look, you can even see a picture of me here. This is a bottle that I picked up in Prague. This is the one that initially I fell in love with, and I love the most from the line. Having tried all the samples at the store, I think this one was my favorite, and not very surprisingly, it contains a lot of iris. So, I think what he said was the sales. Yes, it's very good. What the sales representative said, it was that it is like kind of supposed to be the mascara, kind of have some that kind of inky iris kind of thing. Interestingly, I see there's refills. They're selling refills of it. What are the refills like? Is it 200 ml or 100 ml? The refills are $275 US, and they are 100 ml flacon and 15 ml travel spray are infinitely refillable by design. Oh, so refill ones are 200 ml. Wow. So I may actually order a 200 ml of this. Interesting. Very interesting. Because this is really good. And let me see. Is this a screw off? How does it refill? Okay. Well, this doesn't. Oh, here. Yeah. It is refillable. Good if you're buying from the good if you're buying from the like the store and you know, the legitimate sources. But if you're buying it from the gray market, I do not like to prefer to buy stuff from gray market that are refillable bottles, because who knows, the bottle could be legit, but the juice inside might not be. So there's that. But it is really, really good. I love this. I love actually how the design of the bottle is, and this whole little top cap. It looks like it would be splash, but isn't. It looks like old Guerlain presentation, like Jiki and all of them, except Guerlain has a little line in there. It's a little bit phallic on the top. These ones aren't. They've taken that out. And in terms of the fragrance itself, this is obviously a 2025 release, and what does it say about it? It's a sultry and primal fragrance that exudes the polished sheen of glossy lacquer inspired by the dramatic kohl-rimmed eyes of haute couture models from 1960s. The composition creates an alluringly chemical edge that sets it apart with its striking primality. At first encounter, it delivers the impression of inky pigment, yes it does, that is both polished and powdery, delivering to an unmistakably sultry dry down. The fragrance melts the warmth of South American amber seed absolute with a sleek iris accord, creating a material interpretation that blends smoky ambrette with luminescent iris. So the only notes that they have mentioned is, I'll get to you in a minute. So the only thing that this is like quite inky iris. So there's ink and iris and ambrette. The smokiness, yeah, there is a smokiness, but it's not like smoke is gonna choke you at all. Like it's Rich, what's that face? Phallic. That's haram. No, not really. Is it haram to say phallic? I don't know. By the way, like Mr. Calvin, I know you're a troll. And to be honest, you're funny. You're funny, Mr. Calvin. Yeah, I'll give you that. But I'm not a practicing Muslim. You know, this is haram. Drinking coffee is haram. And all sort of other things haram. So I'm not really a practicing Muslim. So, Hi, Graham. How are you? It's good to see you here. We're talking about the new Balenciaga MUSCARA. So these are the new line of Balenciaga that was released this year. So this is my favorite of the line. It's quite an inky iris, which I really, really love. And the longevity sillage, I would say, I put the sample on a few times. This is the first time I'm trying the bottle, actually. Longevity sillage is not like huge, so I'm gonna say it's lasts me the whole workday, like about 6 to 7 hours. But if you are looking to, like, if you're looking to a bespoke fragrance, this isn't like the bespoke fragrance. Like, this will give me a good personal scent bubble, but it's not gonna. The fragrance like profile, right, is like powdery ambrette and iris, so it's not gonna you're just gonna blind me here. So it's not gonna really god, y'all, we gotta wait for a second. So it's not gonna choke me out. So there's that. Oh god. The sun is coming out. Oh, we're exciting. November. I am so just limit the sun coming out. Right. Okay. Yes. So, yeah. The one, hi Diego, the one from Balenciaga that stood out to me was to be confirmed on Cristobal. Oh my god, Diego, Cristobal is so amber-woody. I could not handle it. Like, I just took to my nose, but I have a problem with amberwood. I understand that. It's almost like peanut allergy. If you have a problem with amberwood, and I didn't always have problems with amberwood. I started having problems with amberwood after I had my after there were some hormonal changes. After my kid about was like a year and a half, and then my little one was about a year and a half, and then I started having problems with amberwood all of a sudden. Like, it was very sudden. Like one day I smelled one of the fragrances that I really love, and it was awful. And all you can smell is amberwood. It takes over everything else. And people who do not have that reaction to amberwood don't understand what we are talking about. Like it's you either do smell it in that way or don't. And that's why they kind of tell us that, oh, you're overreacting, you're doing this and you're doing that, and it's not that and whatnot. But if you don't have that allergy, or like, I don't know if it's allergy, but like sensitivity, you won't know what we're talking about. And it just, because it happened to me so vividly, and I'm not a person who just, like, go and like try to convince myself, because it happened to me so badly like that. I know what's from the gut. Like one of the examples would be a vanilla powder from Mitra-et-le-Parfum. That fragrance smells like barf to me. And when people say that's a beautiful vanilla, I'm like, what? All right, let me see. Let's see what's going on here. But I don't know, to be confirmed. I don't know if I even have a sample of that. Wearing Ambre Sultan today, one of the fragrances where I'm coming to the end of the bottle. Wow, Rich. Guys, please go and check my Parfumo and shame me. I have not finished logging all my perfumes, and don't be fooled by, because when you open my Parfumo profile, you'll just see one part that says perfumes I have, but then there are other categories, there are shelves that you can go check. Calculate the number and shame me, because it is shameful, and it's coming to a number that I do not want to get there, and I have not logged a bunch of them. The new ones that I have, like for example, you won't see this Balenciaga, I think, in there, because I have not done it. So feel free to go there and shame me and yell at me and say that I have to stop buying fragrances and selling more, because it's getting to be a problem. The patchouli in Cristobal is amazing. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Diogo, but I can't even smell the patchouli. Like all I can smell, like I swear God, I took the bottle in the store, All I did was this, and immediately I was nauseous about like barf up. Like it was so bad. And I know someone else in the Fracon has the same kind of reaction to it. Diego, have you smelled the original Cristobal? I don't know if he has. I understand that Mitra, that's me with tonka bean. It's almost nausea. Yes. So tonka bean, it doesn't do it to me all the time, but in overdose, and I think when they do, like, so in tonka bean they use coumarin a lot, like with tonka, right? Like, cause whenever they say it's, unless there's otherwise specified, when they say like this is a note of tonka, there's always coumarin there too. Like it's the same thing with, iris and violet kind of thing, and they go vanilla and vanillin. So when they say vanilla, it's almost never just the vanilla. It is vanillin in there too. So they use the synthetic to just kind of extend the longevity of the note, or other things. And plus also, that's so expensive to use the natural material, right? So I feel like, this is my guess, when they overdose coumarin, that's where I'm like, what? I can't handle that. But in moderate doses, I can. Have the And it's not even with amberwoods. Again, it's the dose dependency. Amberwood has been used in fragrances forever, as I am understanding now. But it's only over the last few years that there's this kind of like, this overdose in uses and in overdose has been kind of around, and that is bothering me. Otherwise, in small doses, I have fragrances that even mention amberwood in there, and it doesn't bother me. I think it's just the dosage of it. Same problem, catching 11. Hi, Nancy, how are you? Green Sense, trying to get motivated to start this day. You can do it. Never smelled anything from Balenciaga. Oh my God, you need to smell some of the Balenciaga stuff. I am very excited because I have, number one, this Balenciaga line, the new one, they have a sample set available. And then you are in US, you can buy the sample set available on their website, and it's actually reasonably priced. So I would say try that. But also the old versions, I ended up getting my hands on. It's not here yet, but a vintage presentation, brand new in box and sealed of Ludis. So I'm very excited about that. I don't know what the old Ludis smells like, but the new Ludis smells like very Chanel-like. I have not Rich Midge, Amberwood, and Amber Fix. Yes, and also a little bit of but that's my I think, y'all. I didn't even know this. Hold on, let me see if this is actually it. So yeah, another thing for me that's really hard in perfumes is Artemisia and absinthe, Artemisia, and wormwood. And I didn't know wormwood was the same as absinthe, but now that I know, apparently wormwood is a bitter herb used in absinthe and traditional medicine. Yeah, so what it is. And then I don't know if I've had absinthe once, the drink, and I felt like even when I had the drink, I felt like it smelled like, when you've thrown out a lot of like fruits that has gone rotten at the bottom and just like fermented a little bit, and it's been a hot day and the garbage in there, this bottom of garbage can stinks after you remove the garbage out, like you have to wash the garbage can. That is the smell that absinthe that gives me, and I like it just turns my stomach. It's a gut reaction. So I can do absinthe in very, very small doses, but wormwood, for whatever reason, like when they say wormwood, that is also a little bit difficult for me. I don't know what the problem with that. Diego, it's very vanilla, benzoin. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Just waking up, Graham. Nice. Good morning. Hi, Troy. How are you, guys? Please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't. All those nice things. I like benzoin, which I know how hard it is to find a bottle of it. Benzoin from what brand? My Sunkissed Island is out for delivery. What is that? Sunkissed Island. Is that Zahara? Sunkissed Island? Guys, I'm so behind in my bag. So hard to Sunkissed Island perfume. Oh yeah, that's a Zahara. And that's the new like Z creator or something. Like there's also that like I don't know what's going on in there. Oh, is that Justin Kaplan? I don't know what his name is. That perfume probably. And not been up for a few hours. Yes. Hello everyone. Hi Sandra. How are you? So Swamela Keys. Yes. Another really worthy brand is Dries Van Noten, and I don't know why people don't. Like on groups, I see people talk about it, but on YouTube, I don't see people talking about Dries Van Noten at all. I don't know if I guess probably they don't send promotions or stuff like that. It's not talked about, but Dries Van Noten is a really underrated brand, and I think there are beautiful fragrances from them. I have Swamela Keys, I have Rock de Mer, I have Fleur de Mal, and I have Santal Greenery, and Sandra likes Santal Greenery. And I like all of those. And also from their Eau de Toilette version, I like, is it called Sur le Pro, Sur ma peau or something? That is very nice too, but like longevity isn't that great, but I still like it very much. And it's, unfortunately, when they came out, like not that long ago, I think they came out, maybe I'm wrong, but I think they came out in 2019. The prices have been going up so quickly. But they come with the refill bottles, so that's at least the good part. I'm good on you. Lovely warm day here in Paris. Awesome. You know what I want to get? I want to get Coty Infinite. So from Coty, Coty is one of the COTY is one of the oldest perfume brands in the world, and they have their vintage stuff and whatnot. And back in the day, let me just pull it up here. Back in the day, they had a perfume that called Ambre Antique. Ambre Antique. And you just like Google the Ambre Antique bottles, Lalique Ambre Antique bottles, and Lalique and Ambre Antique bottles are so beautiful. Let me see if I can find an image here that I can show you guys. So gorgeous. Like if I get my hand on an empty one, even I like for a reasonable price, I will get it. So hold on, let me see. It's not a good image though. Hold on. If anyone has seen it, about the bottles itself, let me know. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can now. Hold on, turn off the camera for a second. And now turn on. Nope. Turn around. Here is the bottle. This is an Lalique bottle. And this, like, lady, this is not a good quality, but it is absolutely gorgeous, that one. So now they have brought back the Ambre Antique. I don't know what the original smells like. I've never smelled it because it's really, really old. But now they have brought the I'm sure it's reformulated. I want to get that, but for whatever reason, every fragrance in Coty website I can buy and ship into Canada except the Ambre Antique. And I contacted them. They said, yeah, that fragrance isn't available in your country. And I'm like, whatever. So anyways, so we shall see. Now the new bottles look like this. Hold on a sec, I'll show you the new bottle. Yes, and then turn around. This is how the new bottle looks like, which is still very cool. Like I like that how the new bottle looks like. Not look like. Oh, no, hold on, I'll turn it around to me. All right. So and then, all right. Okay. Yeah. So I want to get that one, but I don't know how am I gonna get it. But they ship to US too. Gosh, Grim, I'm just starting my day. I have to get ready for the gym. Yes. Hit the gym. Love my gym days. Is a sample set bottle spray. Yes, the sample set are sprays. I was just looking at them online, but couldn't tell. Yes, so I have. When I was buying the bottles, they gave me the samples. The samples that they gave me are sprays, and I'm assuming they are sprays, because that's probably what is in the sample set. What's up, demand? Trying to get myself together for the gym too, hoping this pain eases up. Oh, I'm sorry that you're experiencing pain. You're going through it. I'm also hoping the new frag get here before I leave. Yes. Just can't tell you how pissed off sometimes I am that life is lifing and I have to leave the house and the perfume is gone. Oh, I can't laugh. Darn it. Like the movements that we were doing, like for the sides, whatever you call them. Is this oblique muscle? I think it's an oblique muscle. I don't know what you call that. It looked so simple. I was like, why are you having me do this? And now I'm paying back for it. I can't even laugh. Yes, it's a music creator, Ross. Oh, yes. Hi, Ross. How are you? Jamil, say hi. Deuce Van Noten is a good brand. They're simple but well made. I'm not a fan of the second wave of the releases with Calvin. Yeah, that wasn't my jam either. Hi, Lilith. How are you? Unique Key Luxury. Yes, they look good. Unique Key Luxury? Who talked about Unique Key Luxury? Unique Key Luxury was okay. Like I wouldn't pay retail for Unique Key Luxury. And the only one, the chocolate one wasn't good at all. Like whatever the chocolate one was. I've tried only the two probably. Are these new? You just brought them to work. Yes. So I actually bought them yesterday to work, and these Cartiers. And yesterday I brought them to my other work, and my friend Charlene unboxed it with me. I have this thing with new perfumes, and unboxing them is like almost I have to like build the nerves to unbox a perfume, which is ridiculous. Like I know a lot of y'all are just rip the package and you unbox it. I have an anxiety about like opening the package anyway, so she did help me with that process. Unfortunately, they don't export to Norway. What, Unique Key Luxury? But you can find like Unique Luxury on, like there are a lot of other places that you can get Unique Luxury. Can't laugh because of abs. Been there, sneezing is horrible. I know, right? Like I'm just like, and I was like so cocky yesterday at the gym. I was like, oh, this is so easy. Let me add some weight. And I'm like, yeah, I'm paying now. Have you seen my unbox? Me unbox a little bit. I hear you. Yes, yes. That's why sometimes I use my friends to try to help me with unboxing and da 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 da. So I picked up these two since the whole video is oops. Now it's like clickbait because we talked about these. So these are little Cartier bottles, and I've known about these for a while. I used to own what you may call it. Oud Radio, which is the ginger one from this line. I like that one, but it wasn't something that I would wear. That smelled more like a ginger. Like for a while, I don't know why. I've never had blood pressure problem. Like if anything, my blood pressure is super low, and I'm prone to get hypertensive. For a while, I was like, I'm gonna stop using salt. So and then I had read that if you use ginger in cooking, you won't notice lack of salt. So and actually it does work. So I would do stir fries, and I would just like use some ginger, like fresh ginger, in a stir fry, and I would not notice any like lack of salt. So from that and how my hand smelled after like doing that using ginger, that smelled like exactly like ginger, but not something that I would wear every day. So it was a hard time for me to find an occasion to wear. Have you smelled Cartier Lilas? Cartiers are not too accessible to me. No, well, I've never even heard of it. I had a friend unbox one in one of my videos because I knew he would struggle. Right. Well, I know. Like sometimes, like I hate to say this, like my friend who comes and visits me often, Tara. Sometimes I use her to unbox my stuff, and I was like, can you do it? Especially if something like Chanel 46, Chanel number 46 took me. I had that fragrance for about a year, I think. No, 8 months before I was able to unseal it, because those are some very vintage fragrances, hard to come by, and I feel like, oh my god, this is a piece of history. Anyways, this is not that. Cartier ouds are so smooth. I've only smelled Oud&Santal and Oud&Ambre. Still doesn't sway me towards oud though, but they are very good. So yes, so this is a 45 ml. I am used to, and when I got my Oud Radio, you could get a 75 ml of this for like 180 Canadian, okay? And unfortunately, the problem with that is like getting testers of these thing too from the gray market. Testers don't have caps, which sucks for my OCD. But still, you could get like a brand new for like 200, like not brand new meaning like not a lot of sprays gone, for $200 Canadian on Marketplace and fragrance groups. Now, like the 45 mls are about $245, and becoming harder and harder to get your hands on. Plus, I lost my plug at the store that they sell these, so I'm not gonna get a lot out of there. So I ended up getting. Oh, this is so good. This is Oud&Santal. And the first time I smelled this was in the, I think it was in a duty free, and I think Rich Mitch had talked about it in one of his videos, and I was like, just the name Oud kind of deters me from getting a fragrance. And because Rich had talked about it, and I was like, okay, let me just get it. And let me try it. And I tried it at the duty free, and I kept going back like during the flight. I was just kept smelling my hand. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Hi, Gian, how are you? So anyways, so this one, it's a beautiful one. Obviously, if you're thinking of, obviously, I don't have a proper blotter today with me. Oh, this is so good. They're not very complex fragrances. It's a Cartier. So sometimes when there's an oud fragrance, it's super complex, because sometimes I feel like the perfume houses overdo it to take over the animalic aspect of oud and not have it with a lot of notes. This one is very simple. It's plum, oud, and sandalwood. Oh, this is so good, so good. As simple as that. And I feel like it has some ambery base. It's like sweet enough and plummy enough, and with the sandalwood, the oud is just giving it a woodiness. I don't think this is not an animalic oud whatsoever. I don't know what kind of oud they use. I'm not an oud expert, but it's not that kind of oud that would like really deter you from putting the fragrance on. So this is a beautiful one. I love the presentation too, and then you see in the back of the bottle there's some sort of here there's some sort of design in there. It's very pretty, easily stackable in your collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then where's often lived here? Gian, you call him, he's here. I'm starting to think he's probably me. Since you said it so much, I'm starting being convinced. And from this line, which I forgot to bring it, I also got Leur Promis. I think it's the number one. Leur Promis, the first one. Of course, looking at the notes, it had iris, and I was like, I should get it. It's iris, musk, sandalwood, petitgrain, and green notes. I have to bring that one on another live and talk about it, since I don't have a lot of time. Actually, I babbled a lot on this one. So there's that. I still have to do a full wear test and cute bottle and cute kind of design at the front. There's this website. Anyways, I'm not gonna. So I ended up getting there. Actually, Stefan was one of the people who talks to me. We know each other from the Canadian fragrance groups, and he on one of the lives he talked about, there's a place, they have it for sale. And I knew where he's talking about, so I ended up getting it. What's the weird plastic vanilla one? Weird plastic vanilla one. I don't know. From the numbered ones? I don't know which one that would be. Oud and vanilla I have not tried. I don't know what that smells like. Oud and vanilla I haven't tried. There's this, I used to have a French plug that lived in Paris, and he would send me fragrances and stuff, and then I remember he would go on and on about Mitra. He would call me Mitra. Mitra, you need to get Leur Promis. And I would be like, I'll look at it later. I never looked at it. And if he finds out that I finally got Leur Promis, but not from him, I will be hung dry. Quentin, if you're watching, hi. Okay. Sorry that I made fun of your accent. I know you don't mind. You can make fun of my French accent. Rose and Oud pink. I think they are very similar, but not had a chance to smell them. Oh, interesting. Hi Sarah, how are you? Y'all make sure to like up the live stream. Thank you very much. Please make sure that you like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, all those nice things. Next, we're gonna try quickly. We're gonna try Oud&Ambre. So this is Oud&Ambre from Cartier. French sounds like very. They have perpetual frogs caught in their throat. Come on, Lily. Stop this Anglophone joke. They're not. It's actually a beautiful language. Like when people just serenade you. Like I love like when people kind of like spell the brands properly. Like Yves Saint Laurent. I like that. When a man says it, especially when a man speaks French, it's something else. Love the House of Cartier. Yes. Beautiful fragrances. And this one, it's kind of a sweet amber. Charlene thought this is tooth decaying sweet. Now, do I think it's tooth decaying sweet? I don't think so. But it's a gorgeous amber. Oh my god, this is one of those ambers like you just like fall back in your chair and you're like, yes, this is beautiful. These are Eau de Parfums. Yes, they are Eau de Parfums. Is it Eau de Parfum? Let me put on my eyes, Mr. Calvin. Interestingly, it says Parfum. So, it's not Eau de Parfum? It says you may be onto something. These are parfums. Do we have Eau de Parfum and Parfum? Look. You can't see it properly. There it says Parfum. And you may may be onto something, Mr. Calvin. Do they even come in EDP? I don't know. No, it's not Oud&Parfum. It's not Oud&Parfum. Interesting. Do we have Oud&Ambre? It always comes in. Interesting. Does it come in 2 concentration? And how is that this is a parfum? And it doesn't say what is the, like, what's the alcohol level. I don't see it anywhere. If you guys know, just let me know, because I is interested to find out. Where is that? Where is that? You might be into something, because I thought it was just a size difference. It comes in the 75, 70 or 75 ml and Oud&Ambre Parfum. Because when I'm looking online, even the, it's like Oud&Santal EDP looks a little bit different, like the bottle looks different, so I do not know. Interesting. So if you guys know, just let me know. Hi Mo, how are you? Most underrated house, miles ahead of Hermes. Like a Cartier. Yeah, they have beautiful fragrances, but nobody talks about them. I don't know why. Like, to be honest, the name Oud kind of put me a little bit off, and I didn't really try these fragrances or just try to get my hands on until recently. And it's like everyone's talking about it. I tried Oud&Santal and I love it. Yes, I had to convince myself that I will never find them for 200 Canadian for an EDP. I don't know, because these are, it says parfum, maybe they are more concentrated. I have to ask the person that I bought these from. But eventually I got them, and I am very happy to get them. Are those new glasses? I want new ones. No, these are, so I have 2 sets of glasses. One is for, yes, like an old person. One is for the office interactions, and I could wear it outside when I'm driving. I don't have to wear glasses when I'm driving. It's not reached the threshold of reporting to the authorities. But I feel better when I do have my glasses on at night. And I have another set of glasses that's only when I'm like on the computer for 8 hours. That's for that. So this is a different one, yes. I kind of like these ones. The other one's is a little bit extra. It just really shows my personality. I like these ones better in some ways, and it's actually, I feel like the other ones are not enough. I think it's easy to sample Cartiers. It's not easy to sample Cartier, really, because here is Cartiers are available at Oud&Renfrew anywhere. Like if I go to Toronto, easily can sample them all. So let me know if you want to. I am probably next time I'm gonna go somewhere that has an Oud&Renfrew to one of my getaway trips. If you want me to try anything, I will try. I think I know somewhere that you can maybe buy the samples too. But I will let you know. Anyways, guys, I gotta go because the worky study, and then I have to get rid of these things because we don't want the office too stinky. Maybe people don't think they have fragrances. Just watches and jewelry, which knows luxury. Yeah. But Oud&Renfrew here, like which is our luxury version, like your Neiman Marcus has Cartier anyway. Love you. Bye bye.